Houston, we have one big ass problem in the Philippines. And we just gonna have to talk about it right now. What is good? What is good? What is good, beautiful people? Of course, you know who I be. Good Doc, Dr. Mike TV, back again, once again, in a more professional tone that we're gonna carry today. All right. I like to consider myself to be like the national security of foreign affairs in the Philippines. Because if you guys knew all of the shit that I've come across in reference to dealing with Filipinos and the whole foreigner ideology and things in the country, I would honestly tell you, you'd be overwhelmed. All right. And this situation is no different, but this one I feel is noteworthy. All right. This one I feel is something we've got to talk about. All right. So, you know, my team of experts on the National Security for Foreign Affairs in the Philippines when dealing with Filipinos task force sent me an email. Now, a lot of emails I just forego because I kind of feel like a lot of you guys are already well aware of some of the information that people are putting out. But this one is a little bit different, and it's alarming, okay? And that's the only reason why I want to bring this one to the table. So somewhere on the screen, you're gonna see a screenshot of something that I want you guys to read with me. Now, this is a social media profile. I don't want to call it a dating site because that's not what it is, even though you could probably use it to hook up if you slide in DMs, no different than Instagram. But I came across this on I got this email from this social site. My man sent me an email from the social site, with the screenshot that basically had this laundry fucking list of all of the things that this girl says she will not do. Right? I'm thinking, okay, you're not gonna do anal. Okay, that's fine. You know, that's what I'm thinking the list is gonna entail. But this motherfucker is long as hell. And I'm gonna read it to you. And you can read it too as I read. All right. So these are the things she says, or this is what it says verbatim here. It says, I don't answer to the following. ... And then expect the bullet point list. No real picture on a profile. Respectable. I wouldn't answer a profile without a picture either. Fake profiles. Cool. Don't send news or she'll block you right away. Respectable. I can see that. Don't write nasty messages or you'll get blocked. Fine. Asking for pictures. She don't want you to do that because she says she has enough in her photo gallery. Perfectly fine. I don't share personal numbers or information, so stop asking me. I'll give it if I'll share it by myself. If I'm gonna share it to you, I'm gonna share it. That's what she says. All right. She says that she receives, this is where the shit gets interesting. She receives a lot of messages. So if you want to get noticed right away, send virtual gifts to be on the top of my inbox. If you want to get noticed, send me a virtual gift. It starts to get juicy. Just give me a second. Things that she does not do. Again, so these are things she doesn't answer to. That's what we talked about before. These are things that she does not do. She does not want to meet up with you. She has no interest in you at all. Look, outside of this site, I don't care about you. Note that. Not looking for a serious relationship. Okay. I mean, if you don't plan on meeting anybody, I can almost assume serious relationships are out the window. Okay. She says she's not an escort. Okay. She says she doesn't do long distance relationships. She's not interested. Okay. She says, I accept, back again to the virtual gifts. I accept virtual gifts here on this site. And why not? And she says, us bitches love surprises. So if you're generous, I'm your girl. We'll go back to that. She says, don't judge so you won't be judged back. If you respect, either you respect or you don't say anything at all. She says, I joined this site for fun and friendship and not to please you. So I want to go back. We're going to scroll back real quick and focus on this whole virtual gift giving that she has an expectation for from you guys if you want to talk to her. Does that not ring or seem oddly familiar to that of the ideology and attitudes that you would find from women in the Western world? Yay or nay? If you want to talk to me, you have to give me a gift first. Now, with these virtual gifts, it's like coins, or you buy like virtual gifts that basically you have to buy currency for this site. From what they told me, you buy currency from this site And then whatever the currency you buy, you can use it to buy gifts and stuff. And some of these gifts be like $100, some be $5. You know, it fluctuates in pricing, but it depends on the gifts that you want to buy. But basically, if you want to get her attention, you have to get her a gift, a virtual gift. Even if you want to talk to her, even if you just want to say hi and get to know her, don't waste your time. Now, on the flip side, I respect her honesty in how she's approaching the situation. So you can never be mad at her for that. But on the opposite end, I'm like, you mean to tell me that the only way that if I really just want to have a genuine conversation with you, you're not interested? The only thing you're interested in is sending virtual gifts and all of this shit, and you getting taken care of and pampered and not even flown out because your ass don't want to go nowhere, but you just want to receive these virtual gifts. Now, here's where things get interesting for me. And this is where this is where you guys are going to get the icing on the cake, the coup de grace, the sprinkles on top of the motherfucking cherry sundae. Let me preface this by saying beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Okay? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Now, when I'm hearing a laundry list of demands or things you're not going to do or things that you're willing to do, I'm expecting you to be fucking the model type. I'm expecting you to be just fine as hell from head to toe. I mean, literally, I'm expecting you to be some chick that I would spend my last dime on to fly out. You know, if you're gonna give me these type of demands, that's my expectation. I'm expecting you to be on point. I'm expecting you to have it all together. But for me only, maybe you guys see it different. I want you to take a look at some images real quick, and I want you to tell me if you think that she is in a position to make the demands that she is demanding or telling you what she will and will not do. Do you think that she is the type of young lady that's in the position to be making such demands and making such, just demands, man? I just want y'all to take a moment and just look at the pictures. Just look at the pictures, because in the back of my mind, I'm like, I could understand if you was bad as hell. I could understand if you really hitting on all points. You could say any damn thing you want to a scrub and he'll just accept it. You understand? But in my personal opinion, baby girl, I don't think that you're in the position to be making those demands. Because for me, I'd be like, oh, well, I'm not going to get your attention if I'm not going to send you a virtual gift. Shit. I said, you got to be worth it. And quite frankly, boo, when I'm looking at those pictures, I said, with the shit that you talking, I don't think you worth it. I'm gonna give it a bucket and a half. The way you value yourself, and I respect you, and everybody should have self-love and shit, but the value that you put on yourself and the tax that you're putting on others who want to actually talk to you, that shit does not equate. Let me say that one more time. The value that you put on yourself in comparison to all of the other ladies on this social site, the value and the tax that you're trying to put on the people that want to talk to you, it doesn't equate to me. That shit don't equal out. Damn sure don't equal up. I'm taking a loss by coming at you and trying to and giving you a virtual gift. That's just money out of my pocket. All right. And I'm sure you're probably under the expectation that you want one of these more expensive luxury virtual gifts that can translate or turn into currency or turn into money somewhere down the line. I know what you're expecting, not just them little easy peasy shits. You want big money. And I don't think that your attitude, the way that you're presenting yourself in general, equates to needing, wanting, desiring, or even being blessed with somebody to give you that type of attention. And it scares me because now we're in the point, or we're in the era of women in their demands. Now, I understand that a lot of women lost their jobs, especially in the Philippines, guys. There's a lot of them, and she is Filipino. I just want to make sure I note that, just in case you didn't already know it. And a lot of people lost their jobs, and you're pretty much trying to find a way to make it work. And I'm not against it, but I just think that your attitude has to be a little bit better than that. I mean, shit, come on now. I mean, if you're going to approach somebody, don't be saying, well, I ain't going to do this. I ain't going to do that. Don't that sound familiar? Because that's exactly the vibe I'm getting. I ain't about to do that. You want me to do what? I ain't going to do that. I ain't going to do, man, bitch, what are you going to do? You know, that's my thought process. What do you bring to the table? Because that's the question that a lot of us foreigners fail to ask. And it really does equate, and it becomes a full circle situation, guys. What do these women bring to the table that are even making them valuable and noteworthy to even bring within your circle or within your circumference. I mean, come on, guys. Pussy can't be all. Pussy can't be the know-all, be-all. And pardon my language, but the vagina just cannot be the beginning and end. If that's all you're bringing to the table, if you're not talking about cooking or doing something that could be equally beneficial to the relationship, if you're not talking about doing something that's going to make you worth or earn these virtual gifts that you are actually looking for or wanting and desiring from other people, more specifically foreigners, I can tell, why? Give me a good reason why I should. I mean, there has to be a why. And that's what a lot of us foreign men don't get. Where's the why? Why do I have to do this? What are you going to do for me doing that for you? Nothing? Oh, so it's just supposed to be my pleasure to be able to fucking have a conversation with you? Oh, bitch, you got me fucked up. So I'm just throwing this energy out there, guys, because I'm feeling a certain kind of way. The demands that people make nowadays, crazy. Now, like I said, outside of the general stuff that she was talking about, no fake profiles, sending nudes and all of that stuff like that, she don't want it. No asking for personal social medias and stuff like that. I can respect that because, again, I mean, you know, so you could be dealing with some pervs. Now that part I can understand. You have every right to make those demands, to say I don't really like that, I don't really do that, that's not how I get down. If I'm not really interested in a long distance relationship, hell, I'm not interested in a relationship at all, just here for fun, having fun. I got that. But the whole demand of, oh, if you want to talk to me, you got to send me a virtual gift type shit. Are you worth me sending you a virtual gift? What is it that you have brought to the table, or what is it that you're presenting to me that has made you worthy of these virtual gifts? AKA things that you can translate into actual physical cash. I want to make sure you note that you can actually, whatever the gifts you get, it can be translated into physical cash to be withdrawn and all of that stuff from the site. What have you done for me? What have you done for me lately? And if you're not going to bring that type of value to the table, because you already know what you're bringing to the table, gentlemen, I'm pretty sure for the most part, what you're bringing is going to be more financial than anything. But at the end of the day, if she's running this game on 100 people, probably 50 of them are probably biting. No doubt in my mind. And she's only going to probably talk to the person that gives the best gifts, or the ones that are the most expensive. Why? Because now you've proven yourself to be a sucker motherfucker. And that's it, man. That's my time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too long. I hope you guys wake up, because, you know, a lot of you guys don't deal with online sites. Me personally, like I said, man, it's just something to pass the time. And I think it is entertaining from time to time to, you know, dabble, or not necessarily dabble, but to look into this shit. And when people send me information like this is the exact reason why I'm able to produce the content that I can, because they never cease to amaze me and they never fail me. Somebody's going to give me something somewhere, sometime, that I'm going to be able to bring to the channel and have the conversation with my gentlemen and my ladies too. It's unfortunate that we're in the world that we're living in now, but it's scary because overall I'm sensing this entitlement. That's where we're going with this one. This entitlement is upon us. The sense of entitlement, matriculating or triculating or whatever it is, manipulating or whatever the word you want to use, seeping its way into the fabric of what we like to call life abroad, shit that we're trying to escape, things that we're trying to get away from. It's coming, ladies and gentlemen, and at a rapid rate. So I don't know what to tell you other than good luck and good riddance, ladies and gentlemen. I know most of y'all won't fall for that shit, but it's funny that this is the world that we're living in now, where we have to just deal with the demands that people put out there. Technically, we don't have to, of course, but just to have to sit there and listen to it is kind of mind-boggling. It baffles me. It truly does. Where it's baffling, it's laughable, okay? And that's just my time, man. And I hope that y'all found some value in this one. Hope you found some entertainment in this video. If you did, y'all make sure y'all get the like, sub, subscribe, notify. Do what you got to do to make yourself well-versed in the Good Docs content. Links in the description area below for all of my good shit, Patreons, podcasts. Fuck, what else do I got? Ebooks, shit, too much. Too much. I'm doing too damn much. But it's all worth it in the end, all right? Y'all stay blessed, y'all stay true. This has been a Good Doc. With that being said, Good Doc is officially out, at least nako paalam, which means I's going now. Bye-bye. As always, love you guys. Sincerely do. Mahakita. Mabuhay. Peace.